is just 9 days away, and what a better way to kick it off with some fresh blooms and home decor. Jeff Wallitsch is the co-owner of Wallitsch Gardens and Petals in Louisville. He joins me in studio to show us all the fall options, and this is so stunning. Can you leave these here for us to kind of brighten up our space?
Absolutely, I sure can. Yeah.
You always come up with such creative ideas with your florals with Petals and Wallitsch Garden Center. So kind of tell us what you brought with you today.
Yeah, so fall's coming up. I think we're all tired from summer. Everything just looks tired. You know, school's starting back. We're ready for that, you know, sweater weather and all that fall weather. So it's a great way that you can incorporate some fresh flowers into your patio and porch, and also indoors as well. So I just brought I like to always try to bring the whole store with me, but there's so much stuff I can only bring a little bit. But there's a lot of fun things that you can do for fall. A lot of people think mums, cabbages, pansies, but there's so many other things that you can use. There's a lot of perennials that you can incorporate into your custom containers, and even indoors, just, you know, if you're having a fall party, that you can incorporate some flowers inside too.
Yeah, it really gives a refresh, and I love these little planters that you brought in. They look like little pumpkins.
I know, the little pumpkins, and you can plant. This is great. This can even go from fall even into Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
And then you can, you know, switch these out. These also make great floral vases, or if you want to plant in here, you can do that too. So there's lots of different options that you can do for fall. It's not just limited to your, you know, mums, pansies, and your cabbages and kales.
Yes, I just saw a video on social media about marigolds. You forget about them. You think they're such a summer, spring kind of plant and flower, but these are so great because they last a little bit longer than mums.
They last longer. They like the cool weather. And I love marigolds. It's one of the first things that I actually planted when I was little. So I always go back to the marigolds. The orange is my favorite. They have a great scent. And they're just kind of, we call little tucker-inners. So, you know, like when you have your containers, you can kind of tuck it in, and it has that little pop of, you know, color, you know, for the fall season.
Yeah, and I love this greenery too, because this is going to change colors throughout the season, which is so beautiful.
Right, and so this is actually a perennial too, and it can be evergreen depending on the weather. So this can go into your pots outside or even in the ground, and it kind of gives you that kind of fun, cool fall color where you can mix in with some pumpkins and maybe some marigolds and you know, sedums and things like that.
Yeah, what I love too is adding some height too, and you brought some really great options down here.
I know, and you're tall today too.
I am tall. I'm standing on a box. Don't show the box. But you have some great cattails and these like fun little mushrooms too.
I know. So when we were at market in January buying for, you know, both stores, we saw those mushrooms and we're like, you know, we can do some really fun things with them. Those can be incorporated in your outdoor containers. They can be a centerpiece, you know, for Thanksgiving, or if you're having a fall party, you know, in the center, you know, of your island or a food table. So they're really fun, and then they'll last, you know, because they're artificial. But you can keep those and you can use them. And I just thought it was kind of fun and whimsical to incorporate.
Absolutely. And so give us some tips and tricks on how to keep these blooms alive, because I fall short of it each and every year. I forget to water. And then they're so completely dried out, and I'm like, oh, can I revive these? Because I spent so much money on them, so I want to keep them, you know, blooming all year.
So what's great about fall is the weather's a little cooler, and I know it gets some, you know, hot during the day, but it's cool at night. And you're not necessarily having to water as much as you are like in the summer months. Typically, usually, depending on if we're up in the 90s for a couple of days, you may need to water a little more frequently, but it's maybe a couple times a week for your fall containers. And then when it really starts to cool off, you're maybe once or twice a week, you know, depending on rainfall and the temperature. So fall is I love planting in fall because again, I'm a horrible waterer as well. So
and you own a plant shop.
I know, but I water everything all day, and I don't want to come home and water my own stuff. So I do a lot of like shrubs and perennials and things that I know that can thrive on neglect, because I'm pretty hard on my plants. So I put things in there that I know that are going to continue to last through the season.
Yes, and so you actually have an event coming up. It's your Blooms Brews event.
Yes.
So tell us more about it.
Yeah, so it's September 26th, and it's our fall event at Wallitsch Gardens, and we are teaming up with the Gilda's Club.
Oh, great.
Which would love the Gilda's Club. My mom's a cancer survivor. She's a member of the Gilda's Club, and we just wanted to kind of bring some community community localness to this event. So we have the Gilda's Club, 10% of our proceeds from the event are going to be donated to the Gilda's Club. They're going to be there on site. You can donate directly to them as well. A really fun little interactive kids area that we're going to have, like we're going to do pumpkin tic-tac-toe, face painting, things like that. Soupy's also donated a bunch of hot dogs. So we're going to have the beer and hot dogs and brats kind of go together.
Little Oktoberfest.
Yeah. So they're going to be there serving their hot dogs. We have 3 breweries. We have some music. It's just going to be a real fun evening. We started doing seasonal events. Starting this year, we did a great spring one and a great summer one, so we're going to kind of continue the tradition with it.
That's so fun. And it's a chance to actually work one-on-one with your customers, because I'm sure a lot of people are like, I want to beautify my front door, but I just don't know how to do it.
Absolutely, and we'll have all these things available for that fall event. We just got in a bunch of pumpkins. I went a little overboard this year, but we love pumpkins. We've never met a pumpkin that we didn't like.
Yes, we love it. Well, Jeff, thank you so much on beautifying our studio today. And I can't wait to head out there and pick up some flowers for myself.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, so again, to learn more, just go to wallitsch.net.